Good morning. So it's 7:44 a.m. and I am kind of just up already. Like, you guys didn't see me with like bushy hair and like ruin everything, but I am up because I have a client call today, which is exciting. So today we're just kind of going through a day in the life of a CEO, me. Basically, I started and I'm running one company, which is an outsourcing company, and then I'm kind of just an overall helper with our sister companies right now. So you guys will be able to see me going through my day. Fun part today is I'm actually also co-hosting an event called ReSkill now, and I'm going to be hosting for two different speakers that I've invited, awesome speakers I've invited. And then so today's just going to be a full day of like meetings. I have this now 8 o'clock one, and then I'm going to have one other one at 10, and then I'm going to be in host mode at 11, and then 1, and then it's just going to be going. So hopefully today won't be that boring for you guys, because I am filming on a day where I have a day full of meetings, which is usually my day, is just a day full of meetings and getting things done. So hopefully you guys are excited for this whole ride. So I closed the client, yay! So that's kind of a little bit of what my day starts off with. Is I might do a call really just because like different clients will be from different time zones. For example, the person I just talked to, she's in California, so that's PST. So then it's 5 p.m. for her, 8 a.m. for me. Sometimes I have calls at 7 a.m., 6 a.m. again, depending on where my client's from. And sometimes it ends on them saying yes, sometimes it ends with them saying no. I just kind of just go through like making sure that they have what they need if they want to get started with having an assistant, or just making sure that they understand the actual whole process. So just making sure that everything is clear to them. A lot of my work as CEO is at this point, since our agency is still kind of growing, it's still kind of small, I'm still the one closing the calls, but this is something that eventually I'm going to have someone take over, but not right away. So right now, basically, as I'm starting off this agency, I'm really still taking in the reins. But for example, like the publishing company that I used to run, someone else is running that. I'm barely even in it. I just kind of help out with authors from time to time if they have questions, or just making sure that they have what they need to be able to flow. So that's part of kind of my focus as a CEO, is finding really good people, so then they can take over other stuff and then they can start running it, because then that frees me up so I can move into another thing. So I just had a little bit of shawarma just to kind of break my fast. I usually try to eat one meal a day, but as a fulfilled day as it is today, since I have meetings back to back, I only have an hour window later on to truly eat. I kind of decided to eat a little bit earlier than usual today, so I'll have a 4-hour eating window, so I don't have to feel rushed or feel that I get too hungry sometimes when I'm doing meetings. I need to keep in mind of a little bit of my sanity, just to keep going. So just keep in mind to always just keep taking care of yourself. So it's currently 9:32 a.m. I'm going to be sending out the invoice, sending out like the things that needed after the client says yes, and then just taking care of a few things, and then hopping on with another partner call. I probably won't be recording that because I'll be in my boss's office doing that call, because I'm doing that with him. And then we're going to be doing the ReSkill Now Summit back to back. So I just talked a lot in the last 4 hours. So it's right now 2:37 p.m. I just wrapped up a coaching call that I have with one of my clients, basically from my career coaching clients, and that was right after I did an event. I hosted an event. I started it, I closed it. So yeah, I'm all like out of talkie. By the way, you guys probably noticed I wear glasses, but not all the time. I actually don't need them. These are blue light blocking glasses, because I get horrendous headaches. I get like actual migraines where I go blind for 30 minutes. So that's why I have them. I don't usually use them when filming because it does like reflect off of the light, so I don't usually have it. But yeah, that was a lot of talking. That was a lot of yammering. I still do have basically 2 more events, not to host, but just to attend, just because I'm one of the organizers. But other than that, that was just a lot of talking. I think after this week, I'm just gonna be like not talking to anyone. I don't know if that's even possible with the business that I run. This is one of the busier days. Like I usually don't run events every week. So this is also part of the reason why I wanted to jump into this, because like a lot of the time when you guys research like CEOs, super busy, they're always doing a lot at the same time. And sometimes it's true. I have days like this. But if you guys notice, a lot of the things that I was doing wasn't really connected to the business. This is more like the event is me growing my brand because I want to get in more clients, more international clients, but which is what we have. We do have a lot of international clients. It's mostly international clients, but I want to grow my brand. So by doing events like this, I'm able to connect with a lot of speakers who are outside of the Philippines. I'm able to show them what I'm capable of being able to be on camera or being able to run events. So this is now going to be forever part of my own resume of me being just open to do a lot of different and weird and funny things. So that's kind of like a lot of what I do. It's a lot of what I do as CEO isn't berating people or telling people to do stuff. It's me focusing on my thing so everyone else can see that and follow and then kind of see of all the different things that I'm doing. Hopefully the people that I work with see this video or see the things that I do. That's always how I've led, is the way that I lead is always by being the person that I want them to be. So I'm the person who always study. I'm always the person who's always welcoming new risks or open to making mistakes, because I know when I make a mistake, I always am going to learn from them. So that is part of being a CEO for me, is just doing that. Like I lead a team of 10 people at a time per like company, and we have like 3 different companies, and if you put overall in the 3 companies that we have, I help run like a company of almost 50 people. So it's crazy to think that there are days where I'm kind of lazy. There's actually days where you guys probably won't want to watch a YouTube video of that because it's going to be too boring, because it's just me working on my own, working on my different tools, talking to my assistant. So, and there are days, again, like this, that are filled with back-to-back meetings. I started with a client call, closed the client call, doing an event, did another client call for my side gig as a career coach. So it's a lot of a mix of different things. And for me, I'm doing all of this for future Leanne. I'm doing this for the Leanne who will appreciate me 20 years down the line for doing what I'm doing. Like for me, I appreciate 15-year-old Leanne for starting working from home so young so I can do this. So that's always like the reason why I'm doing the different things that I'm doing right now, because I want to build on something. I want to just keep doing what I'm doing basically, which is fortunately something that I love to do. You know, the things that I'm doing right now is the thing that I love to do. So yeah, I still have a few more things to do today. Luckily, I don't have any more meetings, just finishing up and wrapping up the ReSkill Now Summit, and then after that I'm going to be creating my slides for my own workshop tomorrow, which should be fun. And yeah, just a lot of talking to people, a lot of networking, a lot of growing my brand, and a lot of just taking care of people, because like you guys don't see this because of course it's behind the scenes. While I am doing all of this, while I'm doing the hosting, while I'm doing the meetings, behind the scenes, people are messaging me. People are asking like, hey, what do we do with this one? What do we do with that one? People are asking me for feedback for different things. So a lot of time, that's what I love to do, is helping people out and seeing how else I can help them get out of their own heads or get out of their own bottlenecks. So that's my main focus, because I want people to think for themselves. I want people to be very autonomous, so they don't have to keep asking me what to do next. They just know. And then they ask me like, hey, did I do this right? Or hey, can you check on this to make sure that things are all set before I send it to X, Y, and Z. And again, that's primarily what I do as CEO, is I just help people get out of their own heads, not be their own bottleneck, not be the own thing that's stopping them from getting their goal. So hopefully this video will show you guys a little bit of a different side of being a CEO of a 50% company and breaking down some of the beliefs that you guys might have about this kind of job. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to film a testimonial for a friend of one of the brands that I've been partnering up with, FH Moms. I'm going to do that really quickly, and then just jumping into another event, just kind of being there as an organizer. So that's 3 p.m. It's right now 2:44, and then 5 p.m. I'm doing another one, and dying. No, kind of just going through the day. So far, 5 meetings. I think I've done 5 meetings, like being on video 5, not even counting me talking to my camera right now. So yeah, 2 more work. Say hi. Hello. Hi. So these are the people that I'm doing the ReSkill now. So you guys probably remember Franz. I just did an interview with him. So yeah, say hi. This is Nestle. You guys also saw probably an interview of her. There you go. There's that host face. So thank goodness she's going to be the one taking over the host duties for the next 2 sessions because I can't talk anymore. So yeah. So basically it's right now 4:17. So I have a few minutes before jumping into the workshop for ReSkill now. That's going to be the last one for today, and then tomorrow is going to be my workshop. So a lot of exciting stuff. So since I have a little bit of time, I'm going to go ahead and edit the video that I shot for the FH Moms testimonial, and then that's something I haven't done in a while. I haven't edited my own video in a while, just because I do have the awesome Christina who edits this video who's watching this right now. So that's why I have my glasses on, even though it does the bad glare on my eyes. But yeah, you guys can just kind of keep watching me work, I guess.
Hello vlog. Hi. Hi vloggers.
Yay! Our last workshop for the day, our last live for the day. Yay!
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Last day tomorrow. And we'd learn a lot of things from Jason Campbell.
For sure. So the time is 6:20. And I'm dead. So I just finished the workshop with Jen Hilado. That was awesome. Talked about how to transform and how to market yourself as a physical business owner inside of Facebook. So it was a lot of insights, really good insights. Had fun also with Jason Campbell's session. We kind of really talked about like selling. So far, like this whole summit for me at least is like, we created a whole summit just for us to learn new skills, which is fun. And then for like other stuff that I'm going to be doing for the rest of the night is I'm just going to be going over emails, just making sure that I don't miss anything, and then just start creating my tasks for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing my workshop for the summit, which should be fun. But yeah, that's kind of typically my day outside of the event hosting, is doing a lot of meetings, doing client calls, doing a lot of sales calls, and winning those sales calls, which is always an awesome feeling. So that was actually pretty lucky that I decided, filming this whole day with you guys on here, me doing a bunch of really fun stuff that usually doesn't really happen with like my day to day, but usually that is what it looks like. It's meetings, it's meeting with people, it's working at coffee shops. I sometimes still go to coffee shops at least once a week and work there the whole day. So that's part of it, of being able to work from home as a CEO. So a lot of really fun stuff. And there are days where I feel like this, or I'm a little bit burnt out from all of the being like, hey guys, let's do this. There are burnouts, and then you guys don't see this, of course. You guys get to see this here because I'm doing this vlogish style. And if you guys enjoy this, let me know in the comments below, like what part of my day has been wild or weird to you. The other parts of my day that I didn't actually talk about with you guys was I actually launched a YouTube video on basically an interview that I did with my friend, because every Thursday I put up an interview on my YouTube channel and I promoted it a bunch. So there's a lot of stuff that I wasn't able to capture just because my camera's battery is very limited. I had to charge every time that I did an event. I would have to charge just to make sure that I could keep using it as a webcam. So a lot of really stuff that you guys don't see, again, behind the scenes, just because it's something where I'm running around or my camera's dead. So yeah, if you guys like this video, of course, make sure to hit that thumbs up button right there, and you guys can, up to you, feel free to hit the subscribe button right there if you guys like just kind of getting to know me in a different way, in a different setting, because you guys always see me with my white background, and this is just a different format, and I thought you guys would like and appreciate it. And that was it for a day in the life of a CEO who just kind of really works from home. And you guys got to see like the host part of me being on and presenting at events and being a speaker. And I hope to see you guys around in this channel, and you guys can check out these other 2 amazing videos right here if you guys just want to know more about having a digital career like I do. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!